So this is my program for the final project. This program processes image. So an image can be uploaded and there will be buttons that you can choose. So it can be processed to be grayscale, rotated, or flipped. And so I first started off by importing all the classes that I needed. So from the tkinter library, I imported TK, button, canvas, frame, photo image, and label. And from the Python image library, I imported class image. And so here I defined my class, gave it the title image processor. I initialized it here, and this is where I created the window. And I used the geometry method in order to give it the size 600 by 400, and I also gave it a title image processor. And here I created two frames. So the first frame will be for the canvas, and the second frame is for the buttons. And so in the first frame, I created a canvas right here using the canvas class I had imported, put it in frame 1, as you can see right here, and then I gave it a width of 600, a height 300, and then in white color. And then here, second frame, I used the pack manager in order to put it at the bottom of the window, and I also used fill, which will fill the entire container. So fill equals x, so that the entire horizontal would be the filled with frame 2. And so right here, I use the photo image class that it imported in order to create an image so that I can put it onto the canvas for the program. And so the file I used is planet.gif, and photo image only supports GIF right here. And so I also defined a second one, but this one I used the image module for the image class that the Python image library that I had imported. And so this one I'm also opening the file planet.gif, so it's the same, but I'll just be using it for different purposes. And so down here I have my buttons. So I have 4 buttons. The first button is to upload the image. As you can see, it's in the frame 2, which is where all the buttons are at the bottom of the screen. And then the text, I labeled it upload image, gave it the command, which will be defined down here. And using the pack manager, I put it all the way to the right side, same for the grayscale. Frame 2, labeled it grayscale, gave it the command, which will be defined at the bottom. On the right side, same thing for rotate. Frame 2, gave it the text rotate. The command will be defined at the bottom down here. And using pack manager, I put it all the way at the right side too. And then the flip button, frame 2, label it flip, command at the bottom, and it will be right side. So here I put all at the right side, and it will be in order. So the first button to upload the image, this button, will be all the way to the right, and then this one will be next to it, and this one will be next to it. This one will be next to it, and by next to it, I mean to the left of it. So this is the furthest to the right. And then down here, I defined my methods. So this one's upload image, which was for the command for the upload image button. So I used function create image in order to create the image I wanted, and so I gave it the size 250 and 170, and then I used this one that I had said that I'll be using to create the image onto canvas. And so right here is the second method that I defined, grayscale, and so this one will process the image so that it's grayscale, and this one I used the function from the image class that I had imported. And so here, as you can see, I used the second image that I had created up here, which I said I would be using for processing. And so as you can see, I converted it using this function, and then I'm using the show function down here in order, and this show function displays the image on an external application. And then down here is the rotate function, and this one will rotate the image. As you can see, I use the rotate function right here, and it's rotating 90 degrees. So inside, you could put in the degree that you want to rotate it. I chose 90, and also use the show function right here in order to display the image. And then the show function, yeah, as I said, it displays the image on an external application. And then down here is the flip, the method flip to flip the image, and I use the function transpose to flip the image, and then I'm also using the show function in order to display the image. And then down here I called for the image processor so that it would read the code, and I'll show you right now what it looks like when you run the code. So here is my window. As you can see, I have a canvas right here, and down in the corner I have my buttons for it. And so when I click the upload image, it'll upload right here. As you can see, this is the image that I chose. And then when you click grayscale, it'll create another image, and this one's in grayscale. And I said that the show function would display on an external application, so it's right here. This is what it looks like, and this is the rotate method. And then as you can see, it's rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise. You can compare it, and then I'll put it down here. And this is the flip button, the last one. And as you can see, it's flipped, so it's like reversed. And yes, this is my program that I created. As you can see, my program has 3 options, and you would upload the image and choose the option that you want to process the image. And oops, so yeah, this is my code for it.